What's up, dudes? It's Bafed. It's MLB 11 the show. Did you miss it? I didn't miss it. Well, I kind of missed it. So last week you saw on my channel I posted MLB 12 the show trailer. It had some kind of exciting things in it. We don't really know for sure what was in there, but to me it looked like an Ultimate Team type style game, which would be fucking fantastic if that was the case, but I guess we won't find out for a little while longer. I think March 3rd or 4th or something like that is when it comes out. So we got a little time yet, and I'm sure they're going to start bringing out some more trailers. I've already seen a couple on EA Sports, or not EA Sports, on PlayStation's YouTube channel. They have a new little guide about their pure analog hitting and pure pulse pitching or something like that. So they have like two new styles of how you can hit and how you can pitch, I guess. So yeah, it's coming up quick. So after watching that trailer last week, I'm like, well, maybe I should get back into playing this game a little bit more. Especially considering if I want to just hit the ground running when MLB 12 comes out, I need a little bit of practice as far as getting my timing back and all that kind of shit. So I tell you guys this a lot, but make sure you go subscribe to my twitch.tv account, twitch.tv/Bafe. There's a link in the description down there in the more info part. Make sure you go subscribe to that, because a couple nights ago I played MLB for about 2 hours or so. So this is all footage from my live stream. So if you were subscribed to me on Twitch, you would have known, and you could have come hang out with me, ask me questions, goof on me when I swing at completely terrible pitches, and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you go subscribe to my twitch.tv account, and you'll get a little email notification every time I go live. And then there's also a little app for the iPhone that you can get, or iPad or iPod Touch or whatever the shit you got. They have a Twitch.tv app that will notify you when I go live too. So just a nice little way, because I'm gonna start trying to live stream a little bit more than I used to. Well, a little bit more than I have in the past. I used to live stream quite a bit. If you remember, I would post a little video all the time. I probably should get back to doing that too. Just another way to notify you guys. You should also follow me on Twitter, because I post on there when I'm gonna live stream as well. So also, that's a good way if you ever want to talk or shoot the shit or whatever, is hit me up on Twitter, because I'm on there quite often, and definitely will talk to you guys if you send me messages on there. So this is like one of the first games that I played. I came in as a pinch hitter. Now we're in the 14th inning, and there's your game winner right there, you sons of bitches. Like I never even left. Your favorite player, first baseman, Chicago White Sox. I believe this is season 3 in the bigs. I know one season he got injured just before the All-Star break and was out the whole rest of the year. So he's still young, because he hasn't had as much time in the bigs as he should have. So, but when I came back to playing, it's been a while since I played this game, so I was surprised. Like, it only took me like 2 games to finally get back into the swing of things. Now, obviously, it's just like the old days where I'll have a good game, and then I'll have like 2 shitty games, and then I'll have like 2 good games, and then I'll have like 5 shitty games. So there's nothing new there. To be honest, this game's pretty realistic when it comes to some stuff like that. Like, I'll come up against a pitcher that I just cannot figure out. For whatever reason, I cannot figure out what he's going to do. Like, is he going to go inside? Is he going to go outside? Is he going to throw a fastball? Is he going to throw a curveball? There's pitchers I come up against that I just cannot figure out for whatever reason. Like, they just completely change it up on me every time. And then the next game, I'll come up against a pitcher that it feels like I know exactly what he's going to do. So, to me, it's like, it's so realistic in that aspect. Like, and then like getting hot and cold, that's like perfect. Like, if you're having a really cold streak and you get a perfect pitch to hit, even if you swing perfect through it, you're still gonna pop it out. It's like I don't know. It's pretty cool how they can figure all that kind of shit out. Very frustrating too. Don't get me wrong. When you guess the pitch and you have perfect timing and you still fucking just line drive it, or hit a weak ground ball to shortstop, it fucking pisses me off so much. I'm not gonna lie, it fucking bothers me. But and that's why I've broken several controllers playing this game. But if you can get past the annoying parts like that and then just play the game for how it is, and know that there's not much you can do except just keep swinging the bat, you can get by those little things that piss you off. Because if you really think about it, it's a true simulator, because it's, for the most part, if you're playing on a decent difficulty, you're not going to get 500 home runs a year. I know there's going to be people that comment, oh dude, I've gotten like 750 home runs in my career and I'm only in season 6. It's like, well, that's great that you just smash the ball out of the park every time, but that's not really fun if you're just dominating the game. So I can understand why people want to do it that way, because, you know, people always want to just have amazing stats, and every time they come up, they just bombing the ball. Or if you're playing football, every time you touch the ball, you're going to score a touchdown. You know, I can understand all that, but at the same time, I want it to be realistic, where you actually have to work and you have to take pitches and all that kind of stuff. It just, again, it feels like you have a lot more accomplishment when you do well on a difficult setting. So, all right, guys. Well, that's the games. It was like 4 or 5 games or whatever. Coming up next, you're gonna have week 1 of our NCAA Online Dynasty for NCAA 12. I just played my first game, and it wasn't very good, but I will upload it soon. All right, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about MLB 12 and what you've seen so far. Peace!